NCAA college football, who should get the 12 spot was Pete's question to us, Mark. And he said, look, Miami has lost 2 of the last 3 games, and they've struggled with the University of California. Cal had them on the ropes, Mark. They were beating the crap out of them. Yes, I'm prejudiced. I have an affinity for my Golden Bears, but Cal ended up screwing it up right at the end and lost to Miami. But Vatek, Louisville, all of these firms have taken them to the mat. I don't know if Miami has enough in it, Mark, to basically become that 12th team in this now 12-team field for the college football national championship.
Yeah, it doesn't look that way, John. I mean, Bama seems to potentially be looking like a more likely prospect there, but we'll see how that plays out.
Well, you're exactly right about that, Mark, because Bama beat, 3 of their victories have been over ranked opponents. I have nothing against the University of Indiana, and they're in it, obviously. At least it looks like they're in it, unless they just totally blow up here. I think that Bama beating some ranked opponents is more impressive than what was a 10-0 start for Indiana that then lost to Ohio State, which a little bit of the bloom is off that rose, the Ohio State rose. So Alabama at 9-3, I think they're going to be in. Miami, I don't know if they can make it in with what they've done in the last few weeks. All right, now Mark, another one. This one, the NFL is going to fine this linebacker from the Texans. A 3-game suspension is what they gave him for repeated violation of player safety rules. What does that mean? That means Trevor Lawrence is sliding feet first, which means you do not touch the quarterback. From the moment a quarterback goes feet first, the ball is down right there. You don't need to touch him. He can't just hop up and go off and run. As soon as he slides feet first when he's running with the ball, you cannot touch him. And this player, Al Shazier, basically decided, well, I'm going to give him my forearm and maybe a helmet-to-helmet hit as well. It was not a good look, Mark, and I think a lot of people are wondering why he didn't get a significant fine as well as the 3-game suspension, and maybe suspended him for the rest of the season. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I happened to be watching this last night, and I was having dinner with my daughter at our favorite local restaurant that's got lots of games on, and I just think this was really egregious. This is the epitome of unsportsmanlike behavior, and the league should not go. This was a slap on the wrist. I think this guy should be suspended. See, what do we got left, John? Less than 20% of the season? Suspend him for the rest of the season. Make him sit on the bench and think about what he did.
Yeah. And you're sending a message to the rest of the players too, because in the old days, there would have been players that would be willing to take a multi-game suspension and or a fine to knock a quarterback out, because they did. They sent him into the locker room after that hit. And obviously, for a whole host of reasons, the quarterbacks are protected, not only because in many cases they are the franchise, but they're also what people are out there to see. They're out there to see offense. They're out there to see Mahomes and Josh Allen and these guys throw incredible passes to their receiver core, as well as perhaps run from time to time. Trevor Lawrence fits into that category, but this was certainly, I thought, a despicable sort of hit. I didn't think it needed to be done. If he, had just gone over the top of him and not brought that forearm in and so forth, he might have gotten away with just a unsportsmanlike. But again, once they slide feet first, they cannot go further. So you have no reason to touch that quarterback at that point.